You know, I don't get what it is with James Cameron. You know that Abe Simpson old man yells at clouds? That's literally what the dude has become when it comes to superhero movies. Look, I get it, okay? You made Avatar, you made Terminator, okay? I get it. You made some of my favorite movies of all time. You're, in my mind, one of the greatest directors of all time. Don't worry about that, but here's the thing. This dude constantly comes back and fires back at superhero movies. You know, last year I talked about the fact that he called Wonder Woman a step backwards for females, which it definitely was not. So yeah, I can't wait to see what he says about Captain Marvel, because that's going to be interesting. But recently, while doing interviews for upcoming films, yeah, believe it or not, he's actually still making films. Hey James, where's Avatar 2? Been waiting like 10 years. Come on, bro. He specifically went after the MCU again, and superhero movies in general, and he talks about how he hopes Avengers fatigue would set in pretty soon. And he says, you know, it's not that he doesn't love the movies, it's that he thinks there's other stories to tell out there besides the hyperized males who are doing death-defying things for 2 hours trying to save cities. Now, hear me out for a second. Isn't that what you do with Terminator? Like, isn't that what's been done like 5 times? Now, I know he wasn't directly involved with some of the other Terminators, but, you know, executive producer, so at least he had somewhat of a say in there, but it just kind of, like, bugs me that, like, these directors go after these movies when distinctly we know that the movies are not the same every time. There is nothing that's similar between Doctor Strange and Ant-Man. Nothing. These characters are completely different. Just because they're the superhero genre doesn't mean that they're just a stupid superhero movie. Wonder Woman has nothing in common with the likes of Spider-Man, but they're both superhero movies. To me, it just seems like this dude constantly misses the point of superhero movies. Look, superhero movies are just what they're called because that's an easy way to kind of pigeonhole them into this stupid one genre, right? They're not, though. They're not. Like, just think about it. Think about Captain America the Winter Soldier, a political thriller, as opposed to Black Panther, a geopolitical thriller, right? So those two, they got the thriller aspect, but they're told in different ways. And then think about Doctor Strange compared to both of those. And think about Justice League, or Suicide Squad, or any of these films. Compare them to one another, and they're a far cry from the other film, because they're tackling different genres and things. Yeah, okay, the plot might end up being, oh, the bad guy wants to take over the world. That's a hint. Every bad guy wants to do that. That's why they're a bad guy. That's what Skynet wants to do. That's what James Lang, what was Scott? What was the character in Avatar? The bad guy with the patch in the eye. What did he want to do? Oh, I want to take over all the unobtainium. Yeah.